All right, proctors, we're going to go ahead and meet in the side room for our orientation meeting, so if you'll meet me in there. Students, just sit tight. You can finish taking your pictures if you'd like. There's some cups and water in the entryway as well if you're thirsty. Take a deep breath, all that good stuff, and we'll be back with you in just a minute, okay? she's right up front. We're at the registration area. Good morning. All right, so we're going to get going today for the junior high spelling bee. My name is Stacey Arancibia, and I'm the events and community engagement specialist for the Merced County Office of Education. On behalf of our Merced County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Steve Tejan, I would like to welcome you to the 22-23 Merced County Junior High Spelling Bee. You are all here representing your schools today because you are proven spellers and winners, and your hard work is paid off. We would also like to welcome the viewers streaming through our MCOE social media channels and YouTube and the live stream link. So let's give everyone at home watching you a big wave. The cameras are right here on either side behind me, so give your families a wave. I know that they're watching and they're all very proud of you, and they're supporting you and cheering you on from there. Our word moderator today is Laura Andrews. She's the Director of Continuous Improvement from the Educational Services Department at MCOE. Our judges today are Ruth Sanchez and Diana Chavez, also from the Educational Services Support Staff Team. I'd also like to recognize those assisting from MCOE Communications. We have our projectionist, Kat Ochoa, and then we also have Patty Espinosa, Odessa Osby, Nathan Quevedo, Hector Ramirez, and then Dylan McMullen and Nate Gomes. And you will see Dylan coming around taking some pictures later, and they are also manning the live stream link. Our first and second place winners from today's competition will go on to the California State Junior High Spelling Championship, and that will be held May 13th at the San Joaquin County Office of Education in Stockton. If for some reason the first or second place winners are unable to attend, third place winner will be invited to attend as one of our contestants. All right, now we are on to the rules. This is a written competition and open to students in grades 7 through 8 for junior high. Paper and pencils are available to each student, but no personal materials are allowed on the tables. So if you have any personal items, please stick those underneath your tables. And then I would like you to please put your name and school in the upper right-hand corner of your paper. Oh, yes. It's okay. I'll get you one though. Okay, so now that you have put your name and school in the upper right-hand corner, the word moderator will read a word, use it in a sentence, say it again, and then pause to make sure the word is clearly understood. During the pause, a contestant may raise his or her hand to signal that they wish the word to be repronounced and/or defined. The word moderator will respond to the hand signal, if any, and then say start. Students have 20 seconds from the start signal to print the word on their answer sheet before a stop signal is given. So students, please make sure that you raise your hand or get your proctor to let us know that you have a question before they say start. Once they say start, that timer is going. You can still ask questions, but that doesn't change the time, okay? So make sure you do that during the pause. Students may begin printing the word at any time. However, you must put your pencils down immediately when the stop signal is given. Students may correct spelling errors before the stop signal. You can make correction by crossing out the entire word and rewriting it on the same line or a different line. You can thoroughly erase a letter or letters and clearly insert the correct letters. All words except the one to be corrected must be crossed out at that time. When the stop is called, you must immediately put down your pencils, and the word must be complete and spelled on one line by the stop signal. Homonyms must be spelled according to the usage described in the sample sentence and the definition given if it's requested. All capitals, spaces, apostrophes, or other accent marks included in the normal English spelling of the word must be included. Proper words must be capitalized in order to be correct. For example, California. The C must be capital. If you capitalize a word that does not need to be capitalized but is spelled correctly, you will not be marked incorrect. After the stop signal is given, the word moderator will read the word again and give the correct spelling of the word, which the projectionist will display on this board behind me for all to see. The proctors will check the spelling by marking correct spellings with a plus and incorrect spellings with a minus. Any spelling that cannot be read by the proctor will request a second opinion by co-proctors, the judges, or competition staff. If judges or proctors cannot read the word, it will be considered misspelled. The students may not tell the proctor or judges any letters. So please print clearly so that proctors can read your writing. Students will have 4 numbered cards. As you fail to spell a word correctly, the proctor will turn over a card displaying the number of chances left. When a student fails to spell 4 words correctly on the paper, the proctor will turn over card number 1 and the student will drop out of the contest. This card process takes the place of the traditional spelling bee rounds. When a student drops out of the contest, they will stay in their seat until a break in the contest or when the word moderator permits them to leave their seat. Pencil and paper will be removed by the proctor. As the competition progresses and students are eliminated, the remaining contestants will be asked periodically to move forward. When 6 students remain, the competition manager will validate remaining students after each word is corrected. It is the responsibility of the student or proctors to signal any discrepancies to the competition manager or judges immediately before the next word is given. In such cases, the judges and word moderator, in consultation with the competition manager and the proctor, will make the final ruling. Words may be chosen from any source deemed appropriate by the word moderator and the judges. Words will not be limited to any specific list. The proctors, word moderator, judges, and competition manager will be in complete charge of the contest. Their decision will be final on all questions. No protest will be entertained after the contest has ended. Students who arrive late will not be permitted to compete once the competition has begun. Are there any questions? Okay, it looks like all of you are so ready to start spelling, so I'm going to bring up our word moderator, and this is the Queen Bee, Lori Andrews.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Our spelling bees, as with all of our special events, are very important to us, and we appreciate your attendance and all of the hard work that you've put in to make it this far. And before we move on with the bee, I want to give one big special thank you to Stacy. She didn't thank herself when she was up here earlier as the head of student events and putting this on for everyone in the county. Thank you, Stacy. All right. So as we get started, I'd like for everyone to take a nice deep breath and relax. You guys are going to do just fine. I will start with the practice word. We will run through the whole process as a practice so we can see what the process will look like. As soon as you hear me say the word, you may start writing. I will use it in a sentence and scan the room for questions. If there are no questions, I will say start. The bell will ring 20 seconds from the start signal, and then I will say pencils down. The word will then be projected onto the screen, and proctors will check your spelling. Proctors, let's try holding your red pencil up when you are finished checking words. That way I'll be able to see that we are ready to go again. Good job, proctors. All right, thank you. All right, so let's begin with the practice word. Remembrance. Today is National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Remembrance. Start. Pencils down. Remembrance. 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 Everyone do okay with that? All right, that worked out great. Any questions before we get started? All right, well, here we go. Judges, I am taking the first word from page 6. The first word for the 2022-2023 Merced County Junior High Spelling Bee is convoy. Destroyers will convoy the troop ships. Convoy. Start. Pencils down. Convoy. CONVOY. Our next word is on page 3. Barge. The barge was loaded with timber. Barge. Start. Pencils down. Barge. BARGE. Our next word comes from page 8. Debark. We will proceed to debark the material as soon as the plane stops. Debark. Start. Pencils down. Debark. DEBARK. Our next word is on page 71. Hegemony. The Chinese say the Soviets are establishing military hegemony over the free world. Hegemony. Yes. Definition? Leadership or dominance, especially that of one state or nation over others. Start. Pencils down. Hegemony. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 74. Imperialism. A policy of imperialism hinders the growth of underdeveloped countries. Imperialism. Start. Pencils down. Imperialism. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 83. Oligarchy. Political office was restricted to those who knew a member of the oligarchy. Oligarchy. Yes. I'm sorry? Pronounce it one more time. Oligarchy. Begin. Oh, sorry. Definition. A form of government in which the ruling power belongs to a few persons. Begin. Pencils down. Oligarchy. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 97. Zealot. The zealot was dedicated to the cause. Zealot. Yes. The definition is a person who is zealous to an extreme degree, fanatic, zealot. Start. Pencils down. Zealot. Zealot. Our next word will be from page 103. Amphibious. The seaborne transport made an amphibious landing of troops on shore. Amphibious. Yes. Amphibious. Can live both on land and in water, can operate or travel on land or on water. Amphibious. Start. Pencils down. Amphibious. 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 Our next word, judges, is on page 105. Blitzkrieg. The Blitzkrieg resulted in a quick victory. Blitzkrieg, yes. A sudden, overwhelming attack. Blitzkrieg, yes. Repeat the word. Blitzkrieg. Start. Pencils down. Blitzkrieg. 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 Judges, our next word comes from page 113. Espionage. James Bond's films showed the glamorous side of espionage. Espionage. Start. Pencils down. Espionage. 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 Spellers and proctors, we are going to take a quick break. Spellers, we would like to invite you, if you'd like a snack, there are snacks right through the store, so please help yourself. And then the judges and the proctors will probably do a little bit of rearranging for you during the break.
Let's give those who are out a big round of applause and great job. And if you are out, you can move to the chairs around the room, or once we move some of the students from the back forward, you can also sit at some of the back tables. So go ahead and do your break, and then we'll start moving students up as well. Students and proctors, if you need a restroom break, they are down that hallway and to the left or the right. You can also go through this office or this room and go through the hallway as well. All right, everyone, if you can start getting back in your seats and proctors at the tables. I think we've got these 4 on this side and these 3 on this side that need proctors. And the remaining students are just going to sit back there and keep practicing their spelling.
All right, welcome back. Spellers, how about a thumbs up from you if you guys are ready to go? So I have a nice, all right, perfect. Okay. All right. Judges, our next word will come from page 115. His food. All right, page 115, judges. The word is fusillade. The administration was unprepared for the fusillade that greeted the announcement of its latest tax hike. Fusillade, yes. Definition, an outburst of gunfire, a vigorous outburst, especially of criticism. Say it one more time. Pronunciation, fusillade. Start. Pencils down. Fusillade. F-U-S-I-L-L-A-D-E. Fusillade. Judges, our next word will be on page 54. Camouflage. The tank's camouflage prevented enemy planes from seeing them. Camouflage. Start. Pencils down. Camouflage. C-A-M-O-U-F-L-A-G-E. Camouflage. Judges, our next word is on page 69, garrison. The garrison was not commanded by anyone he knew. Garrison. Yes. Garrison. Troops stationed in a fort to place troops on duty. Garrison. Start. Pencils down. Garrison. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 57. Commission. They were a commission authorized to work for the people. Commission. Start. Pencils down. Commission. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 103. The word is annihilate. Nuclear war would annihilate the earth. Annihilate. Begin. Pencils down. Annihilate. ANNIHILATE. Annihilate.
And I'd like to give a big round of applause to those who are now out of the competition. If you'd like, you can scoot to the back. Good job. You guys are part of the top 11.
Judges, our next word will be on page 108. Chancellor. The chancellor of the consulate was ordered to return to his country. Chancellor. Start. Pencils down. Chancellor. 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 Our next word is on page 105. Bequeathed. He bequeathed his money to his son. Bequeathed. Yes. Bequeathed. Begin. Pencils down. Bequeathed. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 90. Repatriate. We hope they will repatriate our prisoners of war. Repatriate. Begin. Pencils down. Repatriate. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 92. Sciatica. She had sciatica due to a back injury she sustained. Sciatica. Begin. Pencils down. Sciatica. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 95. Surveillance. The police kept the prisoners under constant surveillance. Surveillance. Begin. Pencils down. Surveillance. 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 Judges, we will be on page 102. The word is allegiance. A citizen owes allegiance to his government. Allegiance. Start. Pencils down. Allegiance. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 109. Colloquialism. Colloquialism is mistakenly thought to be substandard, which it is not. Colloquialism. Begin. Pencils down. Colloquialism. 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 Judges, our next word will come from page 112. Emollient. An aggressive ad campaign touted the cream's emollient powers. Emollient. Begin. Pencils down. Emollient. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 115. The word is gerrymander. The city boss engineered a gerrymander that caught the conservative suburban vote. Gerrymander. Begin. Pencils down. Gerrymander. 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 Judges, our next word will come from page 130. The word is omnivorous. She was an omnivorous reader. Omnivorous. Begin. Pencils down. Omnivorous. 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 Our next word is on page 131. Paleolithic. Paleolithic man included Heidelberg, Neanderthal, and Cro-Magnon man, Paleolithic. Begin. Pencils down. Paleolithic. Capital P A L E O L I T H I C. Paleolithic. Judges, our next word is on page 132. Parallelogram. A square is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Begin. Pencils down. Parallelogram. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 140. Resuscitate. The doctor tried to resuscitate the patient. Resuscitate. Begin. Pencils down. Resuscitate. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 144. Subterfuge. Using a false name is a common subterfuge to dodge taxes. Subterfuge. Yes. The definition? Stratagem, artifice. Begin. Pencils down. Subterfuge. Subterfuge. Judges, our next word is on page 145. Supercilious. I could see by his supercilious manner that he considered us unworthy of his company. Supercilious. Yes. Disdainful or contemptuous. Begin. Pencils down. Supercilious. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 146. Thalassic. Earth was once a shallow, thalassic mass slowly nurturing life. Thalassic. Begin. Pencils down. Thalassic. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 147. Timbre. Ruth relied on the cello's deep timbre for the melancholy in her music. Timbre. Begin. Pencils down. Timbre. 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 Yes. Just one. Judges, our next word is on page 144. Sovereign. A sovereign state is independent of all others. Sovereign. Begin. Pencils down. Sovereign. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 140. Rheumatism. Rheumatism is characterized by inflammation, pain, and swelling of the joints and muscles. Rheumatism. Begin. Pencils down. Rheumatism. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 139. Renaissance. The Renaissance in Europe in the 14th, 15th, and 16th centuries began in Italy, spreading to other countries, and marked the transition from medieval to modern. Renaissance. Begin. Pencils down. Renaissance. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 136. Pneumococcal. In pneumococcal and typhoid infections, the organisms may be found in the blood. Pneumococcal. Begin. Pencils down. Pneumococcal. 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 Judges, our next word is on page 133. Pendulous. The bullfrog's pendulous jowls flapped softly as he ran. Pendulous. Yes. Two spellers left, yes. Define the word? Yes. Hanging or bending downward, pendulous. Begin. Pencils down. Pendulous. 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 One more, right? Do I do one more? Oh. All right, I think we have a finalist. Great job, spellers. You guys made me work this year.
Great job, spellers. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. And at this time, we're going to call up our top 3 spellers. In third place, from Hoover, Sophia Liu. And we'll do some pictures afterwards. In second place, also from Hoover, Maxwell Fell. And our first place student from Crookshank Middle School in the Merced City School District, Rishaba Saba. And our top 2 spellers will attend the California Junior High Spelling Championship in May, representing Merced County. And if they're unable to attend, Sophia can take one of their place. Big round of applause for all of our spellers one last time, and congratulations to the winners.